Detailed mannequin of the human torso. A vial of morphine. Treats minor injuries. We care for you and your health. This doll gives me the creeps. A pharmacy service window. I can't see anything on the other side. A vending machine. It's out of order. According to the latest archaeological discoveries on Winter Lake Island, the Tisbet tribe resided on the island for more than 500 years before being discovered by European settlers. Proof of this is an ancient underground cemetery found deep inside a cavern on the island's shore, dating from the 10th century. More than 286 skeletons belonging to 10-year-old children have been unearthed so far in the underground cemetery. All the bones were buried in pairs, and experts suspect that these were twins buried together. The Nightmare, painted by Henry Fuseli in 1781. It depicts a woman in a deep sleep with a demonic incubus crouched on her chest. This recreation is amazing. It's a painting of sleep paralysis. It almost looks like the original. A clip of nails can be used with a nailer. The people in the picture are wearing masks. The whole image is unsettling. June 1963. I was terrified that William would do when he finally saw my naked skin, but my fears were unfounded. He accepted me even with scars on my back, left by my father's whip. William asked me why he did it, of course. I explained that the pain was to redeem my sins. William will never look at my father in the same way again. Two people, a man and a woman. The Earth, pointing at them. An alien, a pharaoh, and a bee. Well, we all know what this means. It's obvious what that means. We know how to solve that puzzle when it comes up. Judith beheading Holofernes, painted by Caravaggio in 1602. It depicts Judith beheading the Syrian general Holofernes in his tent after charming him. The recreation of Caravaggio's work is outstanding. It almost looks like the original. Is she saying this, or is she reading this? Because if she's saying it, she knows a lot about art. It's locked from the other side. I hate when that happens. There's a diving helmet. Hospital map. Heart attack. Heart attack. Dr. Williamsberger. Since the patient's health is extremely delicate and the transfer could worsen their condition, I would advise against transferring them to the new hospital. The patient has cardiac insufficiency and requires immediate transplant. Ooh. I've seen this part before. This weirdo. Alright, buddy.
What the hell is going on here?
My child, you are pale. What happened to you?
Okay, so the mouths of the characters are not moving.
A person in a wheelchair
So
with
that's not
knives in
animated.
his hands was chasing me.
And
Oh, it's you. Don't you remember me? I'm the town priest. We met here in the chapel only a couple of days ago.
the dialogue is like two people reading separately the dialogue in kind of a matter-of-fact way.
What? I'm sorry. I don't remember you. I certainly don't remember coming here before.
I see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm old and get confused every now and again.
What is going on here, Father? Where is everybody?
Sounds weird without extra contraction there. What is...
The patients and the hospital personnel have been transferred to the new hospital in town. This old mansion has been left pretty much abandoned.
Why are all the lights off? I don't like this.
Anything could be lurking in the dark.
I feel the same. Something evil is happening here. Something wicked that hides in the shadows.
Is there a way to turn on the lights?
The old generator has been playing up. It happens sometimes. Go to the end of the hall and through the door that leads to the generator room. You can restore the power from there.
I see. I'll do that.
Wait. Take this with you. It's not much, but it might be useful. It's...
Thank you, Father, but what are you going to do without a...
My child, with a Bible in my hand, God protects me.
F yeah. Crowbar. Today is one of the happiest days of my life. William came running into the home. Take it again. William came running into the room searching for something. His eyes traveled around the room, giving me no more than a few seconds of attention. But then he looked at me again, his eyes wide open. William came to me and put a hand on my forehead. He pressed his fingers into my wrist and looked at me for a few seconds, unbelieving. His voice faltered when he spoke. "We're going to have a baby," he said. I felt sick. William took the rest of the day off. He acted like a child, laughing and speaking of the future, holding my hand the whole time. That night, we heard a noise coming from underground. It sounded like metal being struck over and over. We could not find sleep until early morning. I hate when I can't find sleep. There's an issue with the electrical generator. The pressure of the gas must be exact for it to ignite. The correct pressure is written on the control panel. So you have to set it to 11 because it's gonna bounce back to 10 when you... It says 10 up there. I wasn't actually even thinking when I did that. That was just dumb luck. Heart attack. Lucas Huston, evening shift, electrical maintenance, 14:45. The nurses told me that the lamp was malfunctioning in the maternity ward. When I turned on the light, I could see that one of the bulbs in the wall was indeed flickering. As I was getting ready to change it, a man came out of nowhere and grabbed me by the shoulders, pushing me back with unimaginable strength for someone his age. He told me not to touch it. I didn't want to argue with him, so I simply left. I can't stop thinking about it. Why did the old man prevent me from touching it? I should check it out. There's blood on there. More nails. It's full of various medicines. His fist is tightly clenched from rigor mortis. Sorry, her fist. Her chest was left open in the middle of a procedure. The heart is missing. The water's switched off. There's a couple guys in there, and that's as far as I got. This is the original room. Yep. September 1941. As I crept quietly behind my father, the clock struck 1:30 a.m. I saw him enter the mausoleum after placing 3 elements on some kind of board. He went through quietly. I followed him at a distance, trying not to make a sound, for I did not want to be caught. At my mother's tomb, my father sank into his knees and rested his hands on the cold sculpted marble figure of his wife. He began praying. I felt guilty following him, seeing the cold and calculating man, the way he moved. I was about to leave when father stood up and approached the angel statue. Mother's marble tomb was slowly to the side and exposed a narrow staircase leading into darkness. He climbed down the stairs. I hesitated for a moment, my legs not wanting to take another step, but was able to stand and follow him down. Once inside, I heard metallic sounds and the echo of running water. A few moments later, I bumped into a ladder and climbed down and found myself in a long stone tunnel covered in pipes and sewage. I saw my father's silhouette turning a corner and hurriedly followed him. Before me appeared a huge metallic door and a group of men wearing strange suits like those worn to protect from radioactivity. Each carried a giant hammer. My father joined the group and they received him by hitting their hammers together. A hospital bed on either side of the group carried what appeared to be bodies covered in sheets. My father put on one of the disturbing suits. In my frightened stupor, I loosened a brick from the wall. It smashed against the floor with the sound of 1,000 buildings crashing down. I could feel their eyes turn to me, and I fled back the way I had come. Their guttural voices screaming to catch me while they hit their hammers on the ground. It's tape to save progress. Is that like a throwback? Can we not do that one? There's the doll. It doesn't fit. It's a perfect fit. Fits great. What's wrong with the fit? It fits perfect. Yeah. Heart attack. Heart attack, heart attack.
What is...
The-
Why are...
Go.
I...
Wait.
Thank...
Photo of a nurse standing next to a patient. Ooh, the doll moved. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, why would a plastic heart go in? For some reason, it seemed like that's what they were hinting at. It's red herring. Now I'm stuck. There's another one of these guys at the end of the hallway. This dude's just slide on the floor. Alright. It's good for now.